In many ways, journaling is good for your mental health, especially when it becomes a part of your morning routine. In the first place, journaling offers a secure and private setting for self-expression. Your thoughts, feelings, and experiences can be processed and let out through writing, which can help you feel less stressed and more at ease. It acts as a form of self-reflection, enabling you to gain understanding and new perspectives on your attitudes and actions. Writing in a journal might also reveal aspects of your subconscious. Our conscious mind frequently only registers the most basic thoughts and feelings. You can build a connection between your conscious and subconscious minds by continuously keeping a notebook. This enables deeper ideas, unseen feelings, and underlying patterns to manifest themselves on your journal's pages. You can learn more about yourself, your values, and the driving forces behind your behavior through this approach. Regular journaling can help you feel better by giving you a way to let stress, worry, and other negative feelings out. You can release your anxieties, concerns, and frustrations on paper, which brings relief and catharsis. Additionally, writing can assist you in recognizing and challenging unfavorable thought patterns, giving you the chance to reframe and cultivate a more optimistic perspective. Writing itself can be therapeutic since it fosters self-awareness, empowerment, and a sense of control. A brain dump is a journaling approach in which you write unrestrictedly, letting your ideas pour onto the page without restriction or structure. It entails purging your mind of any and all thoughts, including to-do lists, fears, ideas, and stray thoughts. A brain dump is intended to clear your head of mental clutter and make room for more focus and clarity. When you're feeling overburdened or have a lot on your plate, it can be especially beneficial. You can free up brain space and possibly find it simpler to prioritize, solve problems, and approach projects with a clearer head by unloading your thoughts onto paper. In general, journaling is an effective method for enhancing mental health. Self-awareness, emotional release, and a better understanding of oneself are all encouraged by it. Journaling enables you to meaningfully connect with your ideas and feelings, whether through structured prompts, free-flowing writing, or particular techniques like a brain dump. This ultimately promotes well-being and personal development. Here is a personal account of how writing reduced my stress and allowed me to find calm. I got caught up in the confusion of my thoughts and obligations because life can be quite daunting at times. I had a lot on my mind, including fears and anxiety in addition to deadlines and to-do lists. I needed to find a way to get some perspective and reestablish my feeling of balance because it seemed like my head was a disorganized mess. I first learned about journaling at that point. I made the decision to incorporate journaling into my morning routine in the hopes that it would provide me some relief from the stress. I made a warm cup of tea, grabbed my favorite notepad and pen, and started writing down my ideas. It gave me freedom. I felt a weight being lifted off of my shoulders as I let the words flow. Writing in a journal became my safe haven, a place where I could express all of my anxieties, concerns, and disappointments. I found that by writing about my tangled thoughts, I was able to sort them out one at a time. It felt like I was letting go of all the mental baggage that had been holding me down and giving my mind a chance to breathe. I used to journal every morning to spend a few minutes getting to know myself and my emotions. Without bias or restraint, I wrote about anything that was on my mind. Nothing was too small or too big to put down on paper. There was nothing but me, my thoughts, and a bare canvas waiting for them. My confusing thoughts became more understandable and in perspective as a result of journaling. It helped me recognize trends, pinpoint the underlying sources of stress, and generate potential fixes. Sometimes, all it took to help me let go and go forward with a lighter heart was the act of writing down my anxieties and fears. Journaling evolved into my own therapy rather than merely a writing activity. It gave me the room I needed to consider my aspirations, make plans, and acknowledge my successes. It served as a reminder that I had the ability to control my own story and create progress in my life. Days came into weeks and weeks into months, and I noticed a big change in how I felt generally. I felt more composed, laser-like, and prepared to take on the problems that were ahead. Writing in my journal had become my anchor, keeping me rooted in the present and bringing to mind what was most important. So, if you're feeling stressed out like I was, I urge you to try journaling. Take out a pen and a notebook, and let your ideas run wild on the paper. Give yourself the gift of introspection, letting go of your emotions, and clarity. The transforming potential that lies within the straightforward act of putting pen to paper may surprise you. If you want to find serenity despite the commotion, believe me, it can make all the difference. Here's your assignment. As part of your morning routine, spend 10 minutes just writing about what is on your mind. You can use the journal prompt, what am I thinking? What am I feeling? What am I going to do about it? See how you feel over the next week, and if you feel better after doing it, keep this as part of your morning routine. See you in the next lesson. Keep up the good work.